20th century is defined by how people solve problems. And we've solved problems of how we organize ourselves, how we organize labor, how we deliver food to people, how we provide health care. And this is what made the 20th century great. We have been tremendous problem solvers. But times have changed. And the problem-solving methodology of the past, the business as usual, no longer quite applies anymore. Business as usual, these professionals of problem solving have taught us it's all about analytics. We can define every problem. We can come up with one perfectly done solution and we can measure it and it will work. But this has not produced great results. Their focus of traditional problem solving has been this. Is it feasible? Technologically, can we do it? And is it viable? Can we make money off of it? But somewhere along the way, we've lost in the conversation desirability, the human values, the human nature. Who wants what we have, right? Now you might say, no, we do this. We do focus groups. Focus groups tell us what people want. No, they don't. They kind of tell us what people think about what we have done or of the options in front of them. It does not tell us what people might want or go beyond and give us new opportunities and help us think about what could be. The only thing that does that is empathy. Empathy is the clear way to understand people's needs, but it takes a different mindset from the focus group. It takes an ability to go out and want to observe people, to ask them detailed questions, and to dig down into the insights of their real needs, the latent needs, the things that they can't express in words. This is a company right here who tried to launch a laundry detergent in Latin America, to the 60% of Latin America, which is considered the underclass. And it was a dismal failure. But with a new CEO, they started sending out their own employees to go live with these families, and living and observing and asking these people. They found out that the people's biggest problem with the laundry detergent is that laundry detergent needed to prove that it was cleaning. And the only way it proved that it was cleaning is if you saw soap suds. The exact thing that this company was trying to take out to try to make doing laundry easier. But once they asked the real people, they were able to invent clothing, laundry detergent that actually worked for the people they were trying to sell to. This is a man right here. He's pretending to be a patient. He checked himself into a hospital with a video camera to understand really what it's like to be a patient in a Kaiser Permanente hospital. And in reviewing the video, what he and his friends were able to find out is you spend a lot of time looking at ceiling tiles. You spend a lot of time with people who don't introduce themselves. And by actually living the life of a patient, they were able to create better patient care, more personalized patient care. They were able to reduce the stress level and make patient care delivery better because they actually behaved like patients for once in their lives. This is a village in Vietnam. And in Vietnam, they have 10,000 villages where 65% of the children are malnourished. And all the experts in the world told them, teach them to grow more rice, deliver more rice, bring it to them. But one group went out and started noticing, you know what, something's wrong here. Because some of the poorest families have the most nourished children. And when they went and observed these people, they found they were picking bugs out of the rice fields and putting it in the rice. And they weren't giving their kids one meal, they were giving them 5 smaller meals. So after learning that, they went out and taught this cooking technique to the rest of the village. And they eliminated the malnutrition, right? But the experts would have told you one thing, but these people went and lived it. They observed it. They went and they looked from a human perspective what the problem was. And this is what business has failed to learn at this change in problem solving. Business will tell you what the problem is and give you the one answer. But today, we need to be more abductive, which means we need to understand. And we need to understand from a real human perspective. And these are the values that these people have applied. The solution will never be found in your office. You must understand everything directly. That means that if we want to solve problems, we need to go out and be where people are actually experiencing the problem. We cannot theorize about it within the confines of our conference room. Solutions are found where people are. The other one is from us to them, or us for them to us and them. We need to co-create with people. We think that we are so intelligent, we're so educated, that we will find the solution and give it to the people. But often the people who experience the problem have some of the pieces of the solution themselves. Right? And the other one is people are people. They're not demographics of customers. We keep keep trying to solve for the average white female, 35 to 40, who has 2 kids and a dog. But if we start trying to solve problems for individual people, Lucy that has a kid and wants to find a way to connect with her child, right? That's when we start creating real solutions. And this is the big shift that's changing. We have spent so much time making people want things with advertising. If we build it, they will come. But the real art of solution is to make things that people want from the beginning. It is easier to sell something to someone when they actually want it because we took the time to understand them as human beings. The reason I tell you this is not to improve your businesses. It's actually, think about the AMA. If the director of the AMA has to ride the bus more often, do you think it might be better? If he had to spend a day with my cleaning lady, would there be a route from her house to my house that didn't take 2 hours for 8 miles? If the people at the top of the Department of Education had to actually have their kids in a public school, or had to teach a class, or have to talk to one of my employees here who has 4 kids in a public school, would they create a better system for schools? If they co-created with the students, would we not have better education? And finally, you know, we all talk about people living in Jordan Flores. They're lazy, it's Monentengro, right? There's no solution for that. But have we asked? Have we worked with them? What if there are people there who do want to pay their water bill, but something is in the way? What about people who want to report a crime, but they're too afraid because we haven't figured out how to make a system that makes them feel safe? Because we haven't talked to them. Einstein said it best. If I had an hour to save the world, I'd spend 59 minutes defining the problem and 1 minute finding solutions. Politicians will spend the next 6 months telling you that they know your problems, they feel your pain, they have your solutions. Ask them instead, go forth, understand the problem, live my life, and then give me a solution. Thank you.